What's good? Wait. I need to get me a, what are those called? Anyway. Hi, I'm Imani P from the DMV. You already know where I'm at. You know where I'm at. Welcome to my channel, imaniversus, where I talk about music, culture, and more. Today, we're gonna talk about the songs I listened to in September of 2021. I'm a little late on these. I think I'm gonna end them after this year too. But yeah, the jams. If you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel and this video. Check out my Spotify, which is at imaniversus. I got mad playlists. I'm gonna make some more playlists, man. I got ideas, but like, where's the time? I know they say we got the same 24 hours as Beyonce. I personally feel like I don't. I feel like I have less hours than Beyonce, because like Beyonce's job is what. Anyway, and check out my music blog, which is at coolagain.blog. All the links are in the description below. Okay, let's get started. I feel dusty. Oh, you guys like my ears? This is from Harriana Hook's shop. If you don't know who she is a YouTuber that talks about family and children's entertainment and everything that's wrong with it. I will link her stuff in the description below. She's very nice. I like her a lot. Okay, let's get started. So what I was listening to in September was all about AALIYAH, Dana Houghton. That's what I was listening to all September because her music is finally on streaming platforms. And I have been waiting for this since I was 4 years old. I have been listening to AALIYAH since 1996. One in a Million. I remember Try Again. I remember her little movie. I remember everything. I used to love AALIYAH growing up. I used to think she was so pretty. And I liked how she was like a slim girl. And I was a slim girl. So I used to be like, oh my God, like we low key like look the same. We don't, obviously. But still, it was just like, you know how you just find people, like different black people specifically, or if like another race, like different like other people, or like if you're like a sexual orientation, other people you can compare yourself to. That's what I was doing because like, you know, it's hard out here. There's not a lot of us up there. She was like one of them. I was like, oh my God, I love her. Anyway, her stuff's on streaming platforms because Barry Hankerson. Also, I canceled my vinyl thing with Barry Hankerson and not with Barry, but like with the store because they were like, oh, it's gonna deliver in April. And I was like, okay, that's so far, April of 2022. But I literally saw people on TikTok with the vinyl and I was like, okay. So then I was like, yo, y'all, I seen people on TikTok with the vinyl and they were like, no, it doesn't get delivered until April 2022. When I tried to click on the website, I couldn't access it. I don't know if I couldn't access it because I was at my job or because it doesn't exist, but I asked for my money back. And if I see it anywhere, like when I go on these little artsy festivals where I buy stuff, I'm gonna just pick it up there because I don't trust Barry and I just want my money back. But they were quick with the money back. They were quick, okay? What was that? Sorry. Okay, let me tell you. All right, so if you don't know, AALIYAH is an actress, singer, dancer, model, and businesswoman, all from Detroit, Michigan. All her music has dropped this year for the 20th anniversary of her passing. She passed away in an airplane, and they didn't do well with her legacy after she passed, but you know, better late than never, I guess. I'm still quite disappointed, but whatever, it's fine. They better not do that AALIYAH compilation album or I'm really gonna scream. But we're fine now. I've been jamming to all her music last month. Let me just tell you which ones I've been jamming to. First of all, we got We Need a Resolution, which dropped in April 13th of 2001. And it's part of her third album, AALIYAH. That's my favorite AALIYAH song. I want to say between that and I Care For You. One of my favorite AALIYAH songs. We Need a Resolution is that girl, because even when I was a little kid back in 2001, 2002, I was relating to that song. She's talking about a man cheating on her. I'm 2007 years old talking about a man cheating on me. I'm a little ass kid. What am I talking about? Huh, Leah? What am I talking about? No man's cheating on me when I'm 2007. Like, what are you talking about? Anyway, then I listened to 1 in a Million, which came out in 1996, her 1 in a Million album, which is her sophomore album. I consider her 1 in a Million album as her debut album because I just feel like I could not. I was hip to R. Kelly as a young kid. I never really like messed with him. I don't really know much about his music. My parents don't really mess with him. Like, I just never really like messed with him. So I never considered her first album. What was that album called? Like Back and Forth? I can't remember. I never really like engaged with that album. Anything from when Missy and Timbaland stepped into her life on, I engaged with. If it had to do with R. Kelly, I did not engage with that because no ma'am. But anyway, 1 in a Million is one of my favorite songs. Once again, another song that I was relating to when I was like -3 years old. Like, what am I talking about? I still to this day either want that song or the Luther Vandross song as my wedding song if I ever get married. Like, you never know out in these streets. I like solitude, so I think men bring a lot of chaos, so I might end up just choosing solitude, but we'll see what happens. Somebody might come in my life, who knows? I don't care. Anyway, but yeah, I was jamming to 1 in a Million. Also, I was jamming to I Care For You, which is from her third album, AALIYAH, which dropped in 2001. I Care For You is such a slow and sad song, right? Like, you have to be in such a mellow mood to really listen to that song, because if you just listen to it, just to regularly listen to it, it's gonna bring your mood down, because it's such it's a feeling song. The beat's very slow, very mellow, a lot of piano, and then she's singing very slow and sensual and really talking about her feelings and just loving this person. And you just gotta be in a certain mood for that song. I don't even listen to that song often because I just don't be in that mood. I'm not in my feelings a lot. I'm usually sleepy or happy. Yeah. Or annoyed. I get annoyed quickly. Yeah. The last song I was really jamming to last month of AALIYAH's was More Than a Woman, which came out in 2001 as well, from her AALIYAH album. All her albums, AALIYAH's the best album. The one that she dropped before she passed away, that was the best album. That was really showing some growth and where she was going to go musically, because she was a grown woman by then. I think she passed away when she was 22, so she was a grown woman. She was in her grown and sexy stage. She was up there. I fell asleep on the couch, but then we were going now. I want. She those were her best looks when she was in that era of AALIYAH era, when she was in Romeo Must Die and the vampire movie that was trash. That was her best era, and I am so sad she passed away, because I feel like sis was going to make a mark through the movies, through the music. But anyway, More Than a Woman's that girl. I've always loved that music video because she was dancing her ass off. You can't tell me she wasn't dancing her ass off in that video. And she had the cute little all-white jumper. That shit was nice. I used to love that video. And she was just glowing too. And then at the end of the video, because I'm sure everybody's seen it, so I can tell what happened. But at the end of the video, it turns out it was her on the motorcycle, because the video concept was her in the motorcycle dance scene, making the motorcycle move. And then at the end of the video, the whole time the person's covered up. At the end of the video, it was AALIYAH on the motorcycle. You thought it was a dude. It wasn't. It was AALIYAH the whole time. Dummy. Just when I was the dummy. I was the dummy as a kid. I know now, but I was the dummy. Anyway, those were the songs I was listening to. Of course, I was listening to more of her jams on both of her albums that dropped on streaming platforms. It was 1 in a Million, AALIYAH, and then the Ultimate AALIYAH, and her little singles in between those. But those are just the 3 main songs I ran back to listen to, because I used to love those songs growing up. Of course, I love other songs too, but that was it. Also, fun fact, when I was learning how to sing as a kid, At Your Best by AALIYAH's version of At Your Best was my go-to song to sing to if someone ever asked me to sing a song. And I remember practicing it with my mom, because that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. Okay, well, thank you for watching. What songs were you listening to in September? What's your favorite Aaliyah song? I have a whole video about Aaliyah. I'll link in the description below. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel and this video. And I'll see y'all real soon because I'm that girl.